Hi, everybody. This is Dixon,
And I'm Jose.
and welcome to episode 5 of Southwest Side Stories. So, we've got a really good episode today. I'm looking forward to hearing this interview with the folks from Astrrongu Southwest Youth Council. They're a relatively new organization here on the Southwest side. They're youth led, they're youth focused, they've been doing really good things, and they're primed to expand as well. So, Jose, you're going to be doing the interview. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you know about the group and what you hope to learn from talking to them for the episode?
Yeah, thanks. I did manage to talk to one of their organizers briefly. Elizabeth kind of let me know about like their, a youth-based group that's focused on youth mental health. So, a lot of like what's going on with COVID, but also just like things that, people from like 16 to 24 go through. There's help with tutoring from school. They have a book club. They do like life skill coaching, like from how to be a tutor to teen dating or how to deal with peer pressure, like stuff they wouldn't go to anyone in high school or in their schools for necessarily. So, like you said, like they're set to expand soon. I'm looking forward to like going down to their headquarters right here in the neighborhood. They're sharing a space and talking to their organizers about it. Just before they can expand.
Yeah, that sounds great. It sounds like they're doing really important work, and I know this can be a difficult and challenging time for all of us, but especially for young people. And in the age range that you mentioned, 16 to 24, you're talking about people who, a lot of whom are currently in the workforce or they're getting ready to go into the workforce when they graduate from high school or they graduate from college. Um, and, we have Labor Day weekend coming up as we're recording this. And, I'm just reminded that organized labor has played a big part in Chicago. It's played a big part in um, anything good that's happened in our economy for working people. So just want to give a shout out to organized labor. The Fight for 15, there's a $15 minimum wage in Chicago that took effect earlier this year. That would not have happened without organized labor for sure. And good things won't continue to happen unless people push for them. So,
Yeah, like working in a school building at this moment, of course, it'd be best if we go through the whole school year just fine as planned. But it's also the workforce on the front lines that hire the best nodes of information for this, and we'll get to talk to a teacher, hopefully, in a future episode, who teaches at my school specifically about the labor movements in Chicago and the role that it's had in the 8-hour workday being normalized and the weekend being normalized. And as you said, most good things come out of the labor movement. So,
yeah. Well, definitely looking forward to that conversation in the future. And for now, looking forward to hearing from the folks from Astrrongu.
So hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth. I'm currently serving as a youth coordinator supervisor for Astrrongu.
Hello, I'm Stephanie. I am the youth coordinator.
Yes. So we're here today at Balzekas Museum, located at 6500 South Pulaski Road. So we are here every day, so it's Monday through Friday for our program, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So what we do here with the program is we offer different services for our youth of ages 11 to 24, and these services include life skills, which can be things like resume building, time management. We also have sports and recreation on Tuesdays. Wednesdays we offer our book club. Thursdays we have community service opportunities for those looking to volunteer in the community, and then on Fridays we offer STEM projects.
That is an amazing list of services that you guys have been that are available here in the community. How long have you guys been doing this now?
Yes, so Astrrongu itself has been active for 10 years. So we actually just celebrated our 10-year anniversary. And here at the Balzekas location, started working with them last year. Our main office is actually located on 63rd and Pulaski. So our sponsor organization is LOS. So they are Latino Organization of the Southwest. So yes, we've been pretty active in the community. But this year specifically, we received an extra funding that allows us to have more opportunities for our youth. So that's like the STEM projects and the sports recreation portion of the program just started for this year. But with that, we're also adding a nutritionist.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, tomorrow is going to be our first session with her, where she's going to introduce healthy eating tips for our youth, and then just educate them on like how to eat healthier, a healthier lifestyle. We are also going to be including an IT specialist for the year to come and work with our youth. We have a sports instructor also available, and we will be introducing a yoga instructor as well.
In the face of COVID, I'm sure that it's been, added challenges to offer those things. Thank you guys so much for still doing this during COVID. Has that given you guys any extra challenges?
Well, I would say not specifically for this new team,
Mm-hmm.
but I know the team last year, which was a team of two, Valeria and Juan, they were in person at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then when COVID hit, they did have to host events online.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they mentioned it was a little harder to get youth to connect, just because, again, some of them might not have that internet access or the tools to connect.
Mm-hmm.
And, we understand they were struggling, how to like being online. It was just new for them.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, towards the end of their year, things started opening up. So they were able to host in-person activities, which kind of helped us now, where people know that we are in person. So at the moment, us personally, we haven't like seen that struggle of like online. We've had youth come in person, and we're hoping that it stays that way.
For sure. How many youth kind of been participating since you guys been active here?
Yeah, we have our loyal youth that attend. Like we would say, probably like 10 loyal little youth coming. And yeah, so we try to build like the community. That's the whole point. Like we do it in person. Like we're on Monday through Friday, just so that they can build community within the youth itself that attend here, and also like provide a safe space for them and for them to like connect with us as well as the youth coordinators here. Yeah, so we also like do monthly calendars, so that way like youth is ahead of time know like what we have planned for the month, and as well for the parents, so they know what programs they're looking forward to.
You guys mentioned this museum is an amazing museum. It's kind of a new location. How has that been now? Has there been more engagement since, or how did that partnership come about?
Yeah. So that again was like thanks to Valeria and Juan. So they are the ones who connected with the VP of the museum. Her name is Sigita, and she's been very nice, more than willing to help the community. When we go talk to her, she's like, yeah, anything you guys need, just like let me know. But they're the ones who started that partnership with Sigita and the museum. And after, reaching out to her to see if she could offer the location again, she was more than willing to. And I think that, benefited us, just because we want to make sure that we have a consistent location for our youth to come. We know sometimes changing locations can be difficult with like traveling. How do I get there? Can my parents, pick me up, drop me off? And so, yeah, like so far, like I said, Sigita has been more than willing to help us out.
Amazing. And schools are open again. The youth are kind of a little bit more active. As you guys said, more people are coming to in person. We're hoping we can stay open. How has it been for the youth coming back and interacting? Are they, these are kind of unprecedented times. Are they are they in it for the long haul, I guess, for with a strong you, or is this kind of a distraction during COVID right now?
I would say
I feel like a lot of them yearn the in-person connection, just like because of school and everything, being online.
Mm-hmm.
So they really like, you can really see like they enjoy like talking to us or talking to each other and just knowing about our days and like vice versa. So you can really see that this has been like a really good change of pace for all of them from this virtual to being like now in person.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Cool. Well, what can our viewers do to support you guys and make sure the youth that are engaging here stay engaged and this amazing program keeps building up? So is there a way for people to get involved?
Yeah, definitely. So, Astrrongu is not just for the teens. We also are open to volunteers. So anyone who wants to work with youth, who would be interested in, I don't know, tutoring, joining us for volunteer work in the community can definitely do that. Additionally, we have events throughout the year. So it's not just for the youth. We try to incorporate culture events. We're actually like working to collaborate with the Southwest Collective for Dia de los Muertos event. We are also for next week have a heritage because it's Hispanic Heritage Month. We want to do an event for next Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Sorry, I forgot the date. For next Tuesday, that's open to anyone in the community, not just our youth. And yeah, I think also just spreading the word, letting everyone know that we are here available. Currently, we have slots for 100 youth. So we have about 20 youth registered, meaning that we have about 80 slots left. And, we want to make these services available to everyone.
All right, that was a great interview with Elizabeth and Stephanie from Astrrongu. Thanks, Jose, for sitting down and talking with them. I thought one of the things that really stood out to me was the fact that they have a nutritionist who's going to be coming on board and offering services to young people in the community. As we've heard, in our previous episode from Dr. Saavedra at Esperanza, there's been a rise in unhealthy eating over the pandemic. Healthy food can be hard to come by in some communities. It can be more expensive and less readily available. So having a nutritionist on staff who can offer practical advice and who's working with them and working with young people, I thought that was really good.
Yeah, very forward thinking. And Stephanie and Elizabeth, this is their first year at Astrrongu. It's great. Astrrongu seems like it's an organization that's been built up over the last 10 years, which is great that it has access to, these kinds of resources. But, like these youth organizers, this is their first year. They just started this summer. So this is kind of a vital time to build a cohort around those kinds of things, around like healthy eating. And definitely looking forward to seeing how Southwest Collective can help out with that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for a time there when I was in high school, I was subsisting on a diet of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So if I had access to a nutritionist at that time, it might have been good. But also, I just wanted to note that, the communities that we live in here on the Southwest side have a really high number of young people within the community. I was just looking at some data from the Census Bureau that is as current as 2019. And they have a count for people ages 5 to 19, which the upper end of that is sort of who Astrrongu is serving. And for the city of Chicago as a whole, that population, that age range is 17.1% of the population. And in West Lawn, where Astrrongu is located, it's 24.7% of the population. And in West Elston, which is right next door, is 23.9% of the population. So you can see that having programs that really speak to and provide resources for young people is not just a nice thing to have, it's crucial.
Yeah, excellently put. These are crucial services these young people are providing to themselves. And it's definitely inspiring to see.
Yeah. All right. Well, a great interview. I look forward to working with the Strong U through the Southwest Collective and all the great things that they're going to be able to accomplish, and hopefully that we can contribute to. So until next time.